Look, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who once bought a $1,000 treadmill and used it twice. That was 10 years ago. I still don't know what I was running from. But here's the thing. That decision, it wasn't logic. It was emotion, impulse, dopamine. And that's exactly where we begin. Your brain didn't evolve to handle digital money, credit cards, or crypto. It evolved to survive the jungle. Back then, the brain had one job: find reward, avoid risk, and that as quickly as possible. So we built shortcuts, mental ones. They're called heuristics, little rules of thumb to save time and energy. But today, those shortcuts, they're turning against us. Imagine this. You're scrolling through your phone. A limited time offer pops up. Only 3 left in stock. Your brain doesn't evaluate the product. It just screams, act now or lose. That ancient urgency response, still hardwired. And companies, they know it. They don't just sell you products, they sell triggers straight to your nervous system. And so we spend, not because we need more stuff, but because our brains think we're chasing survival. But this isn't a jungle. This is the algorithm, and we need to talk about that. Let's break it down. Your brain runs on 2 systems. System 1 is fast, emotional, automatic. System 2 is slow, rational, deliberate. The problem? Most of our financial decisions happen in System 1. And System 1, it has a bunch of bugs. We call them cognitive biases. Let me show you the worst offenders. Loss aversion. We hate losing way more than we enjoy winning. That's why people panic sell during market crashes, even though they know they should hold. We're not protecting money, we're protecting something deeper. Emotion, fear, the story we tell ourselves when things feel uncertain. And then comes instant gratification. We don't want to wait. We want the reward now, not next month, not next year. It's why we binge, overspend, scroll endlessly. Delayed returns like saving or investing feel like effort, pain even. Anchoring bias. Our brain grabs the first number it sees and sticks to it. If I told you this course was $999, then offered it for $99, it feels like a bargain. But was it ever worth that much? You'll never know because the anchor is already set. And then there's FOMO, fear of missing out. We don't just chase trends, we chase belonging. We chase what everyone else seems to want. That's not strategy, that's social survival. Here's the harsh truth. These biases aren't flaws, they're features, designed to help us survive, not invest. But today, they're being used against us. And in the next part, you'll see how tech turns those flaws into profits. Not for you, for them. Let's get one thing straight. Modern technology doesn't just know your weaknesses, it's designed around them. Every scroll, every buy now button, every notification, they're not accidental, they're engineered. Tech companies run thousands of A/B tests to find exactly what gets your attention and what gets your money. They know which color makes you click, which sound triggers urgency, how long it takes before you give in. Let's say you browse a product. Seconds later, you get hit with ads, recommended for you. Limited time offer. Other people are buying. That's not personalization. That's manipulation. These systems don't think, they optimize. And what do they optimize for? Engagement, time, clicks, profit. Not your well-being, not your mental health, not your financial freedom. Here's the paradox. The smartest minds in the world are working to keep you scrolling, buying, wanting, not because you need more, but because they do. And the cost is invisible: your focus, your money, your mind. But here's the thing: once you see the system, you can begin to break free from it. So, now what? If the system is against us, how do we take back control? We start by doing one thing. Not everything that feels urgent is. Not everything you want is actually yours. When you feel the urge to buy, scroll, react, take 3 seconds. Ask yourself, is this me? Or is this the algorithm talking? That pause, it's power. It shifts you from system 1 to system 2, from reaction to reason. You don't need to become a monk. You don't need to delete your apps. You just need to be aware. Awareness is like a mental firewall. It doesn't block everything, but it gives you a choice. And choice is freedom. That's what MentalCode is about. Decoding what really drives us and how to turn insight into action. Because your brain isn't broken, it's brilliant. It just needs better instructions. If you found this helpful, subscribe to MentalCode. More truth, less noise. See you in the next one.